Good morning, Mark here. Brendan's here also.
Good morning.
And he's logged in to Facebook, wherever you are. If you'd like to say hello to us, we'd like to hear from you. What's going on today, Brendan?
What's going on today? Oh, your phone's going to be ringing at 2:20 this afternoon. There was a nationwide emergency alert system test.
So, nationwide?
Yeah. So
in
case you're not aware, you're going to be woken up, or if you're taking a nap in the afternoon or whatever you're up to, might scare you a little bit.
What's the point of this?
It's a test of the emergency alert system. I think it's every 3 years.
I don't remember this. I don't know what this is. Nationwide, we have tests statewide, I think. But you said this morning in the story that the ring or the buzz will be different. Did you?
Yeah, different tone, different vibration, apparently.
I don't know how that's possible, but I guess
we'll find out at 2:20.
Okay. Well, it's
a very loud alert. You know, if there's an Amber Alert or something, I think it's something along those lines.
Well, no doubt that word's not going to get to every American today. So somebody's going to be scared. Something's going to happen. And
yeah,
so I'm all for test these things, but it just seems like a short notice because I don't know anything about this. I didn't know about it until this morning.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. Well, let's do a little quiz here and talk about the weather. Whatever you'd like to say, let Brendan know. He's already no doubt got a few comments there.
We sure do. Yeah.
All right. There's a quiz question for you. You've seen this instrument here. You might even have one. It's kind of a combination of an axe and an adze digs and an axe cuts. And it's used for firefighting, or at least originally it was. I've got one myself because they come in handy. It was designed by a man who needed it. It's an interesting story. It was a firefighter in Idaho, and during the firefight, he had two instruments, and he needed really just one. He wanted to carry one anyway, so he went and designed this himself. And it's named after him. It does have a name. Is it called a Sikorsky? Is it called a Pulaski? Is it called a Vanderladen or Vanderhayden? I'll give you the answer to that in just a few minutes. What a pretty sight outside right now. A few fair weather clouds there looking out over the bays in the distance in Traverse City. And through the day today, we'll get plenty of sun this morning and into the afternoon. But more clouds will come in. And before the day is over, you might see a shower. Temperatures are going to be almost as warm as yesterday. Yesterday, we broke some records. Matter of fact, 2 days in a row, Monday and Tuesday, we broke some record highs in some towns, but not going to happen today. Not going to be quite that warm. But we will see a few low 80s today. Records will be like mid to upper 80s. Tomorrow's going to be about 10 degrees cooler than today. Friday will be another 10 degrees cooler. And this weekend, even cooler. What's going to happen is over the next few days, several bands of clouds and rain will come through the region. So it's not a continuous rain, and we'll see some sunshine at times the next few days. But each one of those bands will knock down the temperature a little bit at a time, a little bit more. Now, I've jumped ahead to this afternoon, 2, 3 o'clock. There's some rain off in the distance, and you can see that band, first band. As it comes through this evening, it's not a lot of rain, and you might even miss these showers for this evening. But there's a bigger one there. That's tomorrow morning. And that's widespread rain for a little while. That's got some lightning in it as well. And there'll be several more. There's another little one right there Thursday night. There'll be several more over the next few days. So some rains in the forecast, probably some lightning at times. And just as important, I think, the rain's always important, but will be the falling temperatures. These are for today. Highs 70s and low 80s. Warm day. Not quite as warm as yesterday. Yesterday, there were 80s all over the place. And I had one report of someone, one of our weather watchers, Mary Royston, she's at Royston. She said it was 89 at her house. That was the warmest temperature I saw yesterday. Tomorrow, obviously cooler, lots of 60s, a few 50s, maybe 70 at Traverse City Thursday. And then we're down to the 50s and 60s for Friday. And then over the weekend, these are average highs, but the range of highs would be like mid 40s, say 45 to 55 for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And we'll get some more showers, lots of clouds. Plus, Saturday and Sunday, the wind will increase. Some of the gusts Saturday will be over 30 miles per hour. And some of the gusts Sunday could be almost as strong, 25 to 30 miles per hour. So it will be a gusty wind Saturday and Sunday, makes it feel even colder. Something else to consider, Saturday and Sunday nights, those little numbers indicate the average low temperature. And Saturday night will average 37 degrees in the Upper Peninsula. Sunday night, the average low will be 39 degrees. Now, that's several degrees above freezing, but it's getting close, and it's going to be raining at times, and it is an average. So that 37 to me means it could be down to 34 or 5, and that is a close call for temperatures near the freezing level. But at the moment, I don't have anything but rain in the forecast. I will tell you, though, over the next week in Ontario, there are going to be some snow showers. Now, that's not us, but still, geographically, you know where Ontario is, it's relatively close.
Yeah.
So it's getting to that time of the season. Despite the warm temperatures lately, it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it?
Sure
The
does.
temperatures come down, and that possibility of something other than rain falling out of the sky does sneak into the forecast. But we're in October. That happens. All right, there's the instrument, the tool, and it has a name. And maybe you didn't know that. I'm sure everybody's seen one of those somewhere, and firefighters use them. But it does have a name. It's named after the guy who made the first one. Anyway, I'm done, Brendan. What do you have?
Have a good day, Mark.
All right, I'll see you later.
He's out the door, yeah.
Yeah.
We have our friends chiming in. Christopher, if you can resend your weather report. I don't see it. Maybe I missed it, but that's on my list. We got Christopher, we got Paul saying good morning from Rogers City. Hello to our friend Wally. He was one who sent us the Drummond Island book, right, Mark? Wally? Yeah, that's Wally.
Weeks
ago.
Yeah, right.
You planning your trip to Drummond Island, Mark?
I'd love to
Looking
go
at
to
it?
Drummond Island. Yeah.
Our friend Wendy's watching from Prudenville. Susan Lash Sims is watching from sunny Kalkaska. I say her last name because we have another Susan watching. She's saying, enjoy the warm weather while you can. Joel's watching from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub, 69 degrees. Concrete yesterday, back to firewood today.
Good man. He's busy.
Wally said it's been sunny and hot where he is in Mayo. Too hot to deer hunt, he says. What was it? Bow season just started, what, Sunday, Gib? Or archery season? No, the first, yep. Paula is chiming in from Boyne Falls, sunny and 70 degrees there. Patty Joe is watching from Mayo. Wally's, by the way, going to Drummond Island in 2 weeks. I'm sure he's looking forward to that. Susie Q is watching as well. Hey, Susie Q, it's 63 where she is in Frederick. Another beautiful day. Thank you, Mark, she said. Home today and will enjoy every minute. She learned the ballroom dance last night. And it was a fun dance, she's saying. She's riding her bike. A lot going on. I see that jack-o'-lantern emoji there, too, as we're in October. Getting closer, Mark. Less than 4 weeks to go until Halloween.
Yeah, big deal around northern Michigan. People love Halloween.
On a side note, I'll make this quick. When I lived in Pennsylvania for 2 years, I was in Harrisburg. There were different dates for trick-or-treating for different municipalities across central Pennsylvania. Each town, village, boroughs. We had boroughs out there. Was it borough? Yeah. Anyway, townships, essentially. Anyway, they would come up with their own date. On October 27th, we'll have trick-or-treat. What? Growing up in Michigan, I don't know about down south, Mark, but trick-or-treating was always on October 31st.
Yeah, it was always the 31st with me, too, growing up in state of Georgia.
Yeah.
But that's odd.
Yeah. So I don't know if, I think our friend Thomas watches from time to time from Pennsylvania. I wonder if anybody's heard that or if any other area has that kind of setup. Anyway, it just kind of threw me off when I moved there. What?
That is interesting.
Yeah. Wendy is guessing B, Pulaski. Isn't that a street in Chicago, Mark?
Yes.
Pulaski.
Pulaski Avenue, I think it is.
Joel said the alert will be in Chinese. The laughing, crying emojis, I'm not sure what's going on there, but hopefully it's in English so we can understand. Susie Q is guessing C. Kathy is guessing B. She was watching earlier this morning as well, about 6:20. Nancy is watching from East Jordan, guessing Pulaski. Paul's guessing B. Wally's guessing B. Joel's guessing B. Gail is watching from sunny Kingsley, going out to the Bear Bait Station this morning. It's almost that time. Gib, when does that begin, that season? October 6th. Oh, in 2 days. Okay. My mom's watching as well. Hey, Mom. She said hello to her favorite handsome morning news guys.
Who are they?
She's not biased at all here. No. Yeah, where? Where are they, Mom?
Yeah.
Looks like her and my dad went to dinner with some of, at least my mom's childhood friends from last night. Looked like a fun time. Great group of people in Port Huron. She said it was a gorgeous night. It was 82 degrees at 5:30 in the evening. Susan Radcon, not having such a great time. You know, she's in Florida right now, Mark. She's isolated in a hotel room with COVID right now.
Oh, man.
So
That's too bad,
Susan.
but
Yeah.
it's still around, and wouldn't blame you if you wore a mask. I've already had my recent COVID update.
Okay.
I did that because it's still there. It's still out there.
I still have to get mine. Last year I got the flu and the COVID booster or the COVID vaccine at the same time.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Got Jackie watching from Kalkaska. Hi, Jackie. It's 65 degrees. The sun is shining over the lake today. Oh, they shut the pool down. So she's going to the Coliseum to walk the treadmill.
Why'd they close the pool?
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Jackie. I think she went to a hotel, to a pool there. I wonder, why they shut it down.
Okay.
She's getting her steps, getting in her activity, I should say, somehow. So that's good.
Well, that's good.
Christopher's guessing Pulaski. I wonder, there it is, 62 degrees and partly cloudy. I know people are wondering what the weather is like in Farmington Hills. He knows that the test is important for today, but he's going to keep his phone off because he said being autistic, he can't handle the sound because of sensory overload. Not only is it going to be on the phone, it's going to be on TV and radio, all at 2:20 this afternoon across the country. So Christopher, if you're listening to the radio or watching TV too, it's going to be loud. Peggy is watching. She said she loves warm weather from Presque Isle. Jackie's also guessing B. Almost skipped over her guess there. Christopher guessed Pulaski. Don't remember if I mentioned that, but it's got to cover our bases, Mark.
Got to.
And Jackie, this is news to me. As far as we haven't talked about this, she used to go to Harrisburg in October for a buying show for their lumber yard. Maybe she did tell me that when we first met. There's always it's a small world, Mark. There's always a connection there somewhere.
Sure.
Susan Lash Sims is guessing. Well, now she's guessing Pulaski, B. Got it.
Okay.
Gail's guessing B as well. And Jackie, in terms of the pool, apparently they're resurfacing a new paint job for the pool. And Christopher said they will be off. No radio, no it sounds like all Christopher's devices is going to be off at 2:20. So.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What's the answer, Mr. Mark?
All right. What is that thing? Is it a Sikorsky? Is it a Pulaski? Is it a Van der Heyden? Mr. Sikorsky developed helicopters. Mr. Van der Heyden, I think he was instrumental in developing the fire hose, but it was Ed Pulaski who developed that particular instrument, and it's named for him. It's a Pulaski.
All right. And it looks like Sharon will have a new deck getting done today. Badly needed, apparently. So hopefully a nice place to sit, drink coffee on the deck. Wonder how long that project's going to be. I guess depending on how big the deck is. Anything else on your mind, Mark or Gib or ever who walked in
My
the
mind is empty. I'm done.
Who walked in the studio in the back? Who's back there? Mark Chalette's here.
Okay.
I don't think that anything on your mind, Mark, that you want us to pass along.
I wonder how long the deck project's going to take.
Mark Gillette really
he's
wants to know,
concerned about
Sharon,
the deck product.
how long is
project.
that deck project going to take?
Some plans.
Mark needs to see a blueprint.
Sure.
Right. I want to,
Inquiring minds.
There's so many questions.
Sure. You
I don't
can't
know how
leave
much
it like that.
the microphones are picking up, but I mean, he's a journalist over here, as we all are. We have a lot of questions, asking the hard questions.
Right. All right.
Joel's 2 for 3. Christopher's 2 for 3. Susie Q, 0 for 3. And Christopher, he's saying hi to Mark. Apparently the picture is frozen up for Mr. Wally. Not on my end. I hope things are back, Wally. With this new system, we haven't had many complaints, Mark, which is good. And Susan Radka, so he just walked out, but Susan, I'll let him know that you said hi.
So hopefully it doesn't freeze while you.
So I wasn't long with it. We could have frozen at the same time.
All right.
And Susan, hopefully you feel better soon.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. And maybe we'll get an update from Sharon on the deck project. But
we want to know more. We want to know more. That's right. All right, I think we're done.
Yeah, we're all set.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Join us tomorrow. Thanks for joining us every day. We appreciate it. We'll see you.